Greetings and welcome to episode 31 of my Empire Total War Darth mod Russia campaign. This, my friends, we left the last time, where we find the last remnants, my friends, of the Ottoman forces within this area here. We had to strike. We had to strike here, my friends, right in the farm here in Romalia, because they were in striking distance of taking Sofia here in Bulgaria. That would have taken a huge dent out of our economy, but also given us way too much trouble, my friends. And to be honest with you, we need to remove the last remnants, the last bastion of the Ottoman forces here in this region to give ourselves a complete clean slate here, so we can focus on what is going to be a momentous battle eventually. That is Prussia, but we also have some other tasks to complete before we can focus entirely on Prussia. Venice, my friends, the Venetian fiends are once again possibly going to start harassing us in Greece, which seems to be their absolute aim here. But also we've got Persia, my friends. Persia is going to have to be dealt with, but now we've managed to get our foothold here in Northern Europe and also get our economy up to a decent level. Not brilliant, it's not a brilliant level just yet, but it's a decent level with good trade, good network, road networks being established. We can move material and men quite quickly from different fronts, from different areas, different regions. Now we can start looking at focusing our armies on the key sectors, which is the Northern Europe, against Prussia, where Prussia are absolutely smashing their attacks against the courageous defences of the French. And also further east we have, of course, the Persians, who absolutely are absolutely huge in this area. They have expanded exponentially here. We've had to give ground, we've had to give land to them to keep ourselves sort of, keep them happy, keep ourselves out of the war with them, keeping another front appearing. But slowly but surely, my friends, we are beginning to see the fruits of our labours here in terms of the economy and the armies, and eventually we will be pushing against Persia, and we will be putting our foot on their neck, and we're saying, you shall no more dominate this area. We shall take it off them and expand our empire even further. But to deal with these fiends first, my friends, they've managed to bring in 3 brand new musketeer regiments. Where from, I do not know, but we're going to deal with them forthwith. Now, luckily we've brought plenty of heavy cavalry with us. We've brought our Streltsy, which is our melee infantry. We've got 2 12-pounders, and we've got plenty of infantry as well. This is a really very nice composition to this army. It's got the best of both worlds here in terms of good cavalry numbers, good infantry numbers, not overwhelming artillery, which I would really like to do, but to be honest with you, I like the balance of this army. I like what it gives in terms of options on the battlefield, which is absolutely key here. You must have that versatility, my friends, in battle. You cannot just lump all infantry, all cavalry, all artillery. You must have that fine balance, that equilibrium upon the battlefield to give you plenty of flexibility. And it is an exceptionally foggy day here, possibly going into the evening by this sort of haze, this dusk as it were. Ooh. It's quite a nice area here. This is actually quite a nice mound here for the artillery. Remember, we are attacking at the Ottomans. We are not going to be holding back here at all. We are going to crush in the last remnants in this sector, in this region. We are not going to give it. We need to free this army up for further operations further north. Remember, we've got that highly elite Russian army moving in to the north there, just within striking distance of the Prussians and also the Venetians as well, of Venice. But we're also bringing this army in as well. This army is going to battle its way up north, clearing any of the sort of last bastions of the Ottomans with them. And with that, we should also gain experience, but we should also at least give ourselves that reassurance that we've dealt with our enemies behind our lines. We cannot have any enemy behind our lines harassing us whilst we try to get ourselves established further north. Look at that, what a beautiful sight here, look at that. It is an absolute apogee here, my friends, of the artillery here. It really is beautiful, look at that. Right, now we have to split our battle lines here. We've got plenty of cavalry here. We're going to use the cavalry in one mailed fist here, which is going to absolutely smash them to pieces. We shall show no mercy, because we will receive none in return. Look at that. Look at this. We have absolutely got this loaded to the eyeballs here. They will not know it's hit them. We've got six cavalry regiments going to hit them hard. I think what we will do is we'll leave the Streltsy here behind the lines here, just in case they try to decide to attack us here. Look at that hidden as well. Even better. Even better. Now, I think what we will do is we'll send some forces out. We'll use these 3 regiments here to strike on the left. I thought the right, I beg your pardon, not getting my left and rights properly in order. We have to going to leave some regiments behind to guard. We lose the 71st, I think. Actually, we'll move these into position once the battle begins. What we will do is we'll line them up hither, either side, and they can move in front of the artillery once the deployment is ended. I don't really want them to begin firing on our troops immediately. We've got the 84th. Again, they can move into position. I think probably 4 regiments will do it. And we'll lose the 50th. We'll leave the 50th behind as well. I don't want to be caught napping where we have the enemy coming in while we're attacking. We get absolutely destroyed. That I don't want, but we'll actually send in 4 regiments on this flank. Now we are going to come under some severe fire, but we have to hold. We have to hold. Okay. I think we're good to go here. Wait a minute. 42nd Regiment. We'll send another regiment out to attack. We're going to use the mobility and the flexibility of the cavalry on one flank, and we're also going to use the not the rigidity of the infantry, but that solid mass, that wall of infantry to push the Ottomans against. Let's begin here, my friends. Let's begin. Look at that. There they are. It is a beautiful sight. And I think what we will do is we shall put these gentlemen thus, thereby completing our fortified line. Oh, look at this. Oh my word. Let them burn, lads. Let them burn. Looks like we're going to be met with full vigour. And we shall return that up on the hill here. If they want to fight, they've just found themselves one. Look at that. Wonderful sight here. Heavy cavalry. Codices. Divert the forces. The rest keep moving. Of course he's losing slightly. Into them, lads. Let them line up. Don't let them line up. Get them while they're reforming. Yes, what a beautiful strike. we're going to hit right into the flanks here. Into the flanks, lads, into the flanks. Right, we're going to move in now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy. We don't want an overextension here. Right. I know I just missed one there, but I'll bring them in, don't you worry. That's it, lads. Look at that. They absolutely overwhelm the grenadiers here. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. It really is a beautiful sight. Keep pushing through. So keep pushing, lads. Don't give in now. We've got everybody moving, just as I didn't want, but that doesn't matter. Let's put them into some... Let's get them in fighting in here. Let's get them fighting. No, they're not going to win this. They've had enough. They've been in the front lines here for too long. They're broken. Well, lads, we've broken up this left flank here beautifully. Look at this. What the blazes are you doing? What a shambolic... But they've done their job. The heavy cav has absolutely smashed this flank up here beautifully. Oh my word, look at this. What a beautiful sight. Broken, smashed to pieces. They've been shattered. Look at that. The Russian line holds with full vigour. Steady, lads, steady. Let's move in right in behind them here. Take these gentlemen down, these musketeers. We want them eliminated in their entirety. Oh, this is a wonderful, wonderful sight. Let's get stuck in it. Shattered. Outer square. Shattered. Oh, look at that. It really is a beautiful sight. Come on now, lads. Kill the last of these. Of course. What? Oh, it's a wonderful sight. They're shattered. Let's finish off the artillery. Oh, look at this. Nothing can prepare them for the absolute carnage that comes this way. Nothing. We need to get rid of these musketeers. We need to get rid of the musketeers more than anything else. Let's move up. They've gone. Oh, what a wonderful sight. Let's get these gentlemen in here. Oh, a great start. A wonderful start. Oh, they found their courage. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. That was very close. Oh my, excuse me there, my friends. There's a refreshing beverage of tea. Look at that. When 939 men lost, they lost everything. Look at that, 214. Look at that. What a magnificent, magnificent charge there by those heavy cavalry. It was a beautiful sight. And where exactly are you going? You're not going to be escaping for very long. We shall track them down and bring them to an end. Oh, look at that. We're in there as well. But they've still got the forces here. They're still bringing these forces in here. Oh, that's actually quite a potent army there. We mustn't underestimate them at all. They do still have fair... Ooh, they got those organ guns, which are absolutely brutal. And, oh, look at that, repairing nicely here. Soon to be brought up to rude health. We've got some... We're not going to put anything into these. Look at that already. I think we can... Are these all being repaired? Yes, they are. Excellent. We have this army here. We've got coming in 32,160. We do need to focus on our economy as well, additionally. But look at this, we've punched through here. Ooh, look at that. What do you know? Austrian rebels. whom I think we can probably crush before they try and come in here and do some damage. So I think what we will do is, yeah, I think we'll come in here and remove the Austrians once and for all. Thank you. That rebellion is over before it even starts. And then we can indeed begin repairing that army forthwith. But as you can see here, look at the Prussians. Look at the Prussian might here. It is as scary as you can possibly imagine. Now, we are, on the surface of things, we are keeping ourselves out of the French-Prussian war. We're not getting involved overtly, but secretly, surreptitiously, behind the scenes, we are supporting France. The reason why? Not because we have any particular care or we are worried about France. The only reason we're backing France is it holds up the Prussians, it draws in the Prussian forces, it keeps them from looking at us, turning their eye upon our territory. That's why we're supporting France. It's a tactical decision. It is not a decision made out of sort of caring for France. We don't. We only care in terms of it keeps Prussia from looking our way. That's why we support France. As you can see here, they are doing well for themselves. They have got some substantial armies already here to guard Strasbourg. They have had quite a battle here. For some reason they've abandoned Cologne and just sort of left it there. For some reason, not sure why, but look at this. The Prussians are absolutely coming for them, all guns blazing here. And they do also have the Dutch on their side, but as you can see, once again the Prussians have landed here. They've even taken Copenhagen, they've taken Denmark from the Swedish, so that is scary. So we're looking at an exceptionally powerful force and a nation here, exceptionally powerful. But look at this, these Venetian fiends here, blocking us over here with these two ships. Now we do need to get our own fleet into some kind of shape here, but we don't have the facilities just yet. But as you can see here, what's the one thing that really sort of, jumps out of here, our economy? The one thing, it is highly agriculturally based. In other words, we're relying on farms, we're relying on sporadic, sort of the spread of these sort of ironworks, the heavy industry. We don't have that sort of cluster, that composition, the compact sort of industry in the regions that, as you travel further west, you find. Look at this, what we've taken over here. Look at Vienna. Look how tightly packed all the industries are. Look at Zagreb and Croatia. Look at Hungary. All of these are tightly packed regions. They've got different economic sort of facilities. They've got different towns with ironworks in it, with fabric works in it, with farms in it, with mines. As you go deeper into the interior of Russia, you just find mostly agriculture, you find farms, but as you travel further west, you find a greater build-up, a greater option, a greater variety of buildings and of economic drivers, really. So that's what we're looking for. The further west we push, the better our economy will become. But we do have to rid ourselves here of these fiends. We can't let this Ottoman army exist. But this army is then going to be moved up into Vienna, Freiburg. But as you can see here, we had to give the Venetians here this to get them off our back, to give us some peace and quiet, because they were raiding our main supply line here, which is this supply line here, and it was giving us a tremendous amount of problems here. If we hadn't done it, we were basically going to be bankrupt. So that is why we have to try and use. So from here, we're going to start building some heavy first rates, and we are going to be dealing with the Venetians very, very soon, my friends, believe me. Let's have a quick look here at what options we have here. Now, Genoa are unfriendly, but that doesn't mean we can't get a trade agreement with them. Nope, they are obviously not impressed, which is fine. Maybe we can throw something else at them. Nope, they've got everything they could possibly want. Nope, not at all. That's fine, we won't need them. And I wouldn't mind to have gotten that running up and running as well. 2 naval hospitals would have been phenomenal. We do have quite the army here as well, but again, this army is not going to be moved in case we have those coming in and out, trying to attack as we have before. But by damn, I want Persia to pay, because they have really pushed in hard against. Look at this. Look at the expansion here. They've got a huge empire, huge. I want to take that. I want to take that off them. But we have to have the economy to do it. Right. This is a fascinating, fascinating battle down here. It really is. But I'm hoping that France can hold. One way to find out, my friends. Let's end the turn. Let's see what happens here with France. Great Britain first, of course. Oh, it looks like they're coming into port to repair. Now France, what will France do? How will it respond? Remember, France also has the backing of the mighty Spanish Empire, as you can see, stretches from the Mediterranean all the way down here, right into the Middle East, virtually right into Egypt. Look at that. Paris is the absolute hub here. They're sending thousands and thousands of troops from Paris every single year into the front lines to fight Prussia. What good it'll do them, we don't know just yet, but I'm hoping they can hold the Prussians up for much, much longer. As soon as Paris falls, it's all over for the French. It's as simple as that. Look at that. And they've repaired all of these armies. I'd be very, very surprised if Prussia can break into that. My word, it's two titans absolutely battering each other to pieces. That is no word of a lie. Ho ho ho. Look at that, moving forces up now, possibly to confront the Prussians. I admire the courage. I admire the courage. Ooh, they got beaten back though. They took a real pasting there, didn't they? That's what I mean. The French look like they got a lot of forces, but by damn, the Prussians are exceptionally strong. Can they hold? They've just thrown away all of those troops on that one fight in the bridge because they fought them on a bridge. So the Prussians were able to just merely sort of wait on that bridge, fight them across the river. The French tried to charge across that river and got pretty much massacred. And also they're throwing their troops away in silly battles, outnumbered, outgunned. We may see the collapse of the French Empire here. I'm only wondering whether the Dutch will go and help them. It doesn't look like they're going to. But I might. Or will Spain help them indeed? No, Spain will hit Britain, of course. Spain have their own agenda. This is it. This is where it might all just suddenly collapse for the French. Mind you, they've withdrawn from there. My word, they got some firepower available to them. They really do. Ooh. Okay. Looks like Prussia is not taking any. Damn, Cologne could fall here. Cologne has fallen. Cologne just fell to the Prussians. I've never seen a nation as strong as the Prussians. Never. Damn it, Spain hard. They're able to fight on literally 3 fronts. Such is their power. Now they're reinforcing the Cologne front here. Will France respond? Difficult to say, but ooh, the Ottomans are now beginning to flex their muscles a little bit here as well now. It looks, wait a minute. Yeah, we're going to be raided pretty hard here, but that's fine. We may have to send some forces down that way. We don't want to be outgunned here. Mind you, Istanbul is pretty much the rock there. That is the gate. Definitely have to remove... Ooh, here comes Sweden. Will Sweden now try and retake Denmark? Persia. Nothing silly from you, Persia. Don't even try it. There's a lot of manoeuvring to watch. A lot. Venice. Yeah, Skopje. Right, I think we're going to have to destroy this army. We don't want it to be any too much of a problem for us here. Now what we can do, that's being repaired, so we're going to upgrade this port here. That's going to be upgraded. We're going to start really pumping out our economy as best we can here. For 5,000 and 5,000, that's a... Batman. There it is, Batman. Oh, look at that. Army Staff College, that could really give us some firepower in this region here. They can try and come for Romalia if they want, but they're not going to find themselves hitting a wall here. But ideally, I would like to try and get... Yeah, I think we're going to retrofit this army here with 2 24-pounders, I think. Austria, that's fine, they can go on strike all they want. They're not going to find anything us giving way there at all. Right, we have a magistrate here. Start to bring ourselves back up to army board. I think we'll have, yeah, what can we recruit here? Ideally, I'd like to have... Oh, infrastructure needs to be upgraded, and probably here as well, yes. Actually, these are all being replenished, and actually we need to retrofit these as well. Can we get ourselves a great arsenal? We can. Also, an army board here. We're in the front line, so we do need an army board. Focus on strike, which is fine. Enemy rate. Oh, power loom. Excellent. Croatia. Right, I want these brought up to full strength. Ah, the mines are complete. Ooh, look at that. I can send quite 1,200. That is what I mean, my friends, by that. That is exceptionally good for us there. It really is. I think we'll have a commercial port here. The concentration of wealth in these regions is so superior the further north you travel. It really is. Where's that elite army I was sending? Oh. That's a thing of beauty. That is an absolute thing of beauty. An army of beauty here. We're going to send these up to here. Let them continue their travels. but I need to focus on getting some naval firepower up. That can be repaired. It will be repaired. Nice. But we're going to have our own naval fleet. 2 of those, gentlemen. Who else can we upgrade here? Well, I know I'm chasing around after these, but we're not going to allow them to just be able to do whatever they want. Not a chance. Not a chance. How are this army doing here? It's still got a few years yet before it's fully replenished. It did take quite the beating there. We've got Istanbul completely sealed off here. We have control here. Gunnery school will definitely be preferable here. That's going to be repaired. To bring that fully under our control. Again, it's all about improvement here. Improvement of our economy, but also trying to hold on. That's been hit there. Only 150. Oh, I wouldn't mind these minefields here or having these workshops here. I really will. Look at that. How is our research and development going here? We've got all of our colleges and universities at full pelt here. Wealth of Nations is going to take quite a while, but it's be worth it. Yep, we've got everybody working at full speed here. Oh, that's going to be that can't be repaired. That's been raided here. They're trying to pull us out. What they're trying to do is pull us out from Ankara here, but they're not going to do that. We have a full complement here. That's excellent. We've got this elite army moving up. What else will Moscow give us? I really do want to get up to getting guards. Ooh, horse grenadiers. That's where I really want to try and get some guard. Ooh. Household cavalry, beautiful. But I'm more interested in upgrading any road networks. Oh, actually, we could probably. What will that give us? I think we'll go for a governor's mansion here and spend the money. We don't want to leave these outlying areas just to loiter around here by themselves. We have to take care of all of our citizens. That means putting as much as we can in. We will actually get a governor's palace here as well. Eventually, the infrastructure is pretty good in terms of the roads. The roads are as best we can make them here, but we do need a governor's palace that will increase our tax income significantly. We've got all the roads here. Has every town got good roads? I want to make sure we don't leave anybody out here at all. Everybody deserves to be part of the success that we currently enjoy. Yes, indeed there. What about Ankara? Yep, there. Brilliant. Okay, we're going to keep this army here as well. Just keep them in here, but we're going to want to send some troops from Moscow probably as well. We'll get some of these recruited. We are going to push in against Venice. As soon as we get our own fleet up, that's going to be good enough to defeat. Yeah, we want to get a fleet that's going to be able to destroy these utterly. 2 fleets. We'll send another one up here as well, right the way around here, and deal with these. But let's end the turn, my friends, here. Let's see what transpires. Britain. Look at the fleet that Britain's got there. That's magnificent. France, who have taken a real pounding. Come on, France, get those troops up and running. You've got to try and take Cologne back. Come on. Oh, they've taken the river crossing. Could be a vital strategic position right there. What else are they going to do? I'm not sure what else they're going to do. Are they just going to hold there on there, or they're deciding what they want to do? Might be gathering their strength to try and hold against the Prussians here. Possibly sending more troops from Paris to the front lines. I'm surprised that the Dutch haven't helped out the French against the Prussians, since they are a common enemy. Oh, look at that, they're sending more troops. Maybe to guard the frontiers of Paris. Maybe not. Send them to the front lines, don't keep them hanging around. Plot thickens, my friends. Plot thickens indeed. What will they do? Taking their time here. I'm not sure what just happened, but something just went click, so that means something has happened, or something. Have they just attacked into the Prussian front lines there and been beaten back? Because a lot of those forces are pretty ragged at the moment. Oh, they got behind the front lines. Attack Prague. Attack Prague, France. Wow, that's a lot of thinking they're doing here. They must be planning so many different attacks or so many different defences. But they really have literally battered themselves to pieces, these two nations. Wow. That's taking a long time. You might see some of this cut out, my friends. Ah! What? Oh! This... Ooh, they struck against that Prussian fleet there. Well done. Well done, Netherlands. Well done. Every minor victory in something like this does count. It really does. Will they help? They've... I'm not really sure. No, Spain... Ooh. Will Spain attack Prussia? Will they send forces up to help France? That would be the ideal of this. To have Spanish forces moving into France and helping the Prussians, helping the French against the Prussians would be ideal. They're perfectly poised with which to do so. Oh, wow. Oh, they got beaten back. Wait a minute, can we see the fall there? We could see the fall of that city there, Munich. Munich is under severe threat there. Or maybe not. Wow, they got thrown back there. Could Cologne be retaken? Damn, that is such a fascinating fight, it really is. And of course they're hitting our trade lines. But that's fine, we can take that hit. Yeah, that's it. Right, you're dead. Savoy. What is Persia doing exactly here? I don't like the looks of this. As long as they leave us alone. Dagestan, Denmark. Nothing funny from you either, Venice. Nothing funny from you. Genoa. And pirates. Okay, that's been cut off, so in other words, yeah, that's lowered our income a little bit there, but still. Now then, where are these? They raided there. Where else did he raid? I think he raided anywhere else. Nope, I think we've got that under control. So. That can also be brought under full control. Palatial estates. I think what we will do is we're going to... Oh, should we send them this way? Maybe reinforce this front and put an end to... I think that's what we'll do. We'll move these troops down to here. We'll replenish them. We'll move this army then out of Istanbul into Ankara. And this will then take up the garrison duties of Istanbul. And this force will be moving in. Austria riots. That's fine. You can riot all you want. But you will not be taking... What we best do as well is put some more... I don't want to recruit any naval forces and being hit by there. What we will do, I think, is put 2 more maybe first rates in production. That is dodgy right there. That is going to be trouble. selection. Look at this. We can drive our economy through the roof here. Oh, it's a beautiful sight. $600 there. There's not a brilliant amount there, but water-powered cloth mill. That would be nice indeed. That's internal economy as well, that is, so that'd be nice actually to have. That's a big outlay though, that is, but it's something we need to do. 5,000. Maybe we get these smaller ones up and running here. And actually, before we forget, let's move. This is a long road they've got to travel to get up to the front lines here. A long way. They're almost there. They're halfway there. Wait a minute. Why isn't that being repaired? Damn, they hit us quite severely here. That's only 750. I'm tempted to put the money into that, but I can probably get... That's where it's going. And there as well. Fantastic. Our economy, whilst we've got peace, is going to be pushed hard. Trash, right, that's finally got itself some decent road system here, decent infrastructure, and they're fully replenished as well, which is always good to see. The recruitment drive has paid dividends, but we are going to be prepared next time. And where exactly is this army going? Who are they at war with? Oh, Spain, France, possibly. Wow. Plot thickness. Have a look here what's happening here. Now France defeated the Prussians quite severely here. Now look at this, they should be heading for Prague. Look at this, they've raided all of these towns here. They should be taking Prague out here. I mean, Cologne is just open for the taking there. I mean, that is ripe for the taking. But whether they've got the strength to do it, I don't know. Because they're trying to hold Stuttgart. But they've got this army here. Under a good general as well. Oh my gosh, look at that. Garde de Corps. Royal Cavalrymen. That is astounding. Look at that. Chasseurs de Fischer. Right, can we help them in any way? They've got everything. They've got absolutely everything. With nothing else we can do for them. Nothing at all. It's completely up to France what they do now, but by damn this, look at this area, it's all in fire and been raided. Mind you, they've brought all this under control here. Damn, they've been hit so hard, the Swedish. If you come for us, Prussia, I will put you down hard. I'm not going to be rolling over. Get these forces up and running, and then we're going to invest quite heavily in this sector here, because ultimately I want to take out Vienna as well. They do have grenadiers in here. That's not going to be an easy task, but we do have the armies here to be able to do that. They don't really have much here. The fighting they've had with France has been brutal. It has pretty much destroyed all of their armies, and I'm going to move in a secondary. Will they actually make it into there, I wonder? Yes, they will. Excellent. Okay. And for that, we are going to move in this general here, Alexander Meshnikov. A wonderful, wonderful general. And he is going to absolutely purge this region of the Ottomans, and that means attacking this force here and removing it. Then we should be attacking into Konya and removing this army here, and then we should be taking this out as well, and we'll be pushing on ourselves. Oh, I forgot about that. We've taken Damascus. Well, I'll be damned. I completely and utterly forgot about this. I completely forgot about Damascus, and I mean utterly forgot about it. What an idiot I am. Wow, I completely forgot about this army down here. So actually we can flood this area here. We can put pressure on the Persia. If I can send another force down here and rid all this area here, I could probably push on to Baghdad. I completely forgot about Damascus. Wow, all this time. Let's end this turn here, and then we're going to repair Damascus, bring under our control. Oh, look at that British fleet. They seem to be just going around and around and around. Right, what's France going to do now at this juncture? That's probably the last turn, my friends, now over this episode. Ooh, pushing up the Genoans. Otherwise France would have been cut off there. I'm surprised they ended their alliance there. That does surprise me. Because Spain would have sent forces up through France to help them out against the Prussians. Could have turned the tide. Other provinces. I wonder if we can help the Dutch at all. Spain. Prussia. That's a mighty fleet right there. Oh, by damn. They've been absolutely battered. We have seen some brutal fighting here. Why are France just leaving that force there? I don't understand it. Ottoman Empire. That's the force we're going to strike out against. Looks like Sweden are pushing in quite vigorously here. Plains Nations, Denmark, Venice. Got to keep an eye on Venice. Ooh, they're moving. They're backing away here. Don't tell me they're going to come along and try and pick up troops and then move back into our area. Not a chance. Pardon me. If okay. Yozgat, which is to be expected. They're going to raid our lines pretty heavily here, but I must not. Another rebellion, it would seem, and I think we're going to rid ourselves of this rebellion before it even takes off. These gentlemen are going to be replenished. I will put down every rebellion that comes in here. Oop. Okay, General. Oh, the mines that we're being absolutely bombarded here by. did want to retrofit this army here, but unfortunately, I think what we might do is build an army here in Romalia and then send it to the front lines. We do have to... Wait, there's no point in repairing that until we've removed them. That's a beautiful sight, my friends. Another 2 ships to be built there. Croatia finally got itself on its feet. Great Arsenal will be done soon. Naval board, absolutely no point having a naval board there whatsoever. These will soon be replenished. We need to recruit some more troops into this region actually. I think we'll have some more horse, some more line infantry. Start building our forces here. Let's bring these gentlemen forward into the combat zone nearly. They've almost reached the zone. Right, are these repairing? Yes, they are. Okay, now, I did completely forget last time. Right, that's more like it. Not the greatest of ships, we shall soon deal with that. And this can be repaired as well. And this mine can be upgraded. It's very, very silly of me not to see that. I've completely and utterly forgot that we had this force that had struck down through Syria, down through the coast here. We're not going to repair anything at all here, but what we are going to do is strike down into Izmir here and rid ourselves of these fiends. And that, my friends, where we're going to end this episode here. And we are going to end it on quite a high note. We have achieved quite a lot of our objectives here, and we are finally moving this highly elite army. I mean, look at that. That is just a beautiful, beautiful sight. It really is. We've got a lot of trade moving through Zagreb, through the ports, through Trieste here. We're starting to replenish this army up that's had to put down 2 rebellions thus far. We're going to build up quite a substantial force. This force is going to be reinforced in Vienna, and we're going to build up a really strong central front along here, on the north. I think what we will do is probably build up some more forces along the Moldovan Galatia-Moldavia border, I think, as well, just in case. We do have quite a powerful force here as well. We can strike into Minsk. Excuse me. I do want to hit Vienna as well at some point if possible. It might be worth eventually. Are they... They're not allies with Venice, which is good, because that allows us to strike them with impunity almost. As who are they allies with? Spain and France. Well, we'll see what their reaction will be, but maybe they do have... that's just most... Oh, look at that Catalonia regiment. France could possibly beat the Prussians here. The might of the Prussian army was here, but look at that, they're really piling on the pressure against the Dutch so much. They really are. That is quite scary. And they just pretty much surrounded the Dutch. It's going to give them an easy way into Brussels and possibly even hit France. They've pretty much outgunned the Dutch here. Giving them power loom is not going to do them any good, is it really? I don't want to give them power loom and then just for it to fall into the hands of the Prussians. I really don't want that. but our empire is extensive now. It's just getting it up to scratch here. It's just trying to focus and concentrate our wealth and bring that up here. 31636. We should have a lot more, but we've almost got our tax paying for our army, which is definitely what we need. But my friends, I'm going to end this episode here. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe. Please keep your comments coming down below, my friends. I know I apologise for not being able to respond to any of them just yet. It's been crazy busy for me. It really has been a mind-boggling. Running your own business really does take much of your time away. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you have, please comment, like and subscribe. As always, please keep your comments coming down below, my friends, and we can promise you probably another battle for definite next time as we remove this force here from Izmir to try and free up some of the forces loitering around here and damaging Ankara, taking away its economic potential, but also the strategic value we have here from Ankara, as it pretty much pushes us right onto the border here of Armenia, and we could possibly push down through there into Baghdad as well. But my friends, I'm going to end it here. I hope you've had a good start to your week. Hope your week is good for the rest of the time, my friends, and you be safe as well. And until next time, my friends, bye for now.